Ready for school. You know, the school is going to be a busy place, especially up at Iowa State University very soon, because the second ever Greenlee Summit is coming back. Kelly Winfrey is on to talk a little bit about what this year's summit is. So if you are in the world of journalism, which fits in my wheelhouse, advertising, public relations, every year now there's a trending topic. Last year it was fake news, how to combat fake news. What is this year's focus and why is it so timely?
This year we're focusing on civility in our democracy and how communication can help foster a more civil public discussion.
It's been ugly at times, especially given the election year that we are coming up on. Folks are filtering a lot of their social media. You get and read the news that you want. Sometimes it's not what you want to hear. And then, boy, you talk about the comment section. You can see how bad it has gotten for folks to actually have a civil conversation where maybe we don't agree on things sometimes, and then, yeah, fake news irks its way back in. What is going to be discussed at this summit so that way that you can accomplish the goal of finding a way that, yeah, be civil when we go back and we're going to be grown-ups about this? Yeah,
so we're going to focus on how professional communicators, journalists, public relations, advertising can foster more civil discourse. And as you mentioned, some of that is talking to a segmented audience. As you mentioned, more and more people focus in on the news that they want to hear or what already affirms their opinions. So as communicators, we want to help people see different perspectives. And doesn't mean you have to change your mind. It just means that you understand where other people are coming from. So we'll look at that as far as journalism, looking at how social media is used. We have a panel that is focused on the upcoming election cycle, which is sure to be a site of debate. So our hope is that we can figure out how, as communicators in a public setting, we can foster more civil discourse and encourage people to be friendly to their neighbors and talk about politics.
You got an all-star lineup. You have some local folks, local news folks represented. You've also got some national at the national level, which is where a lot of the discourse happens, all right? And they're all coming together. Who are some of the folks that are going to be leading these discussions? So our first event is a free public lecture with S.E. Cupp, who is a conservative commentator from CNN. And then our keynote on Friday, which is our day-long workshop, is Leslie Gaines Ross, and she's from a global public relations firm, and she's going to talk about some research on the lack of civility and how people in the country generally feel about political discussion. And then we have people from CBS News, PBS, national and international public relations firms. We have partnered a lot with Drake. We have the Robert D. and Billy Ray Center will be leading some moderated discussions on the issues, which will be a really interactive session. These are actionable items that you can take back to your businesses. Their space is limited, but there is some space left. Where do you want folks to go to sign up, whether it be individuals or maybe their organization as a whole? Yeah,
so if you just go to the Greenlee website, greenlee.iastate.edu, you can scroll down and find a link for the summit and registration. Registration is available for individuals. If you have a group of 4 or more from the same company, you can get a discounted rate.
Okay.
And it's a full day of events on Friday, and we encourage you to register right away.
Lunch there as well?
Yes, includes lunch.
Perfect.
Yes.
I know that's the big one for a lot of folks. Kelly, thank you so much for coming on and giving us a little rundown here, and hopefully, yeah, we can all be grown-ups again, right? Thank you again. 6:40.